and I vomited my guts, so I don't drink
Okay.
tequila even into my adulthood.
Good. That I vomited my guts is what I opened the recording with.
Hell yeah.
Excellent.
Fantastic.
Hell yeah!
I shitted out my whole
I
doo-doo
spewed
ass.
chunks.
Kind of the opposite.
Let the people know.
I like orange triple sec because I can't get drunk off of it.
Oh my god, and it's so smooth. It's the smoothest
and
shit
I'll
ever.
just buy it and I'll take like 3 sips of it, just like every 15 minutes or so. It is it's like an hors d'oeuvre platter of just like unalcoholic liquor to me.
Aw. Is that a 3D printed Oddish?
That's like an ancient Burger King. Oddish.
No, this
That's
is
an old one. Yeah.
This is a
it's a-
vintage Burger King Oddish.
Ooh.
Vintage.
Mine. My
Nice.
vintage Burger King.
You could sell
Oddish.
that for, I guarantee you, $50.
It's
Probably.
mine. First of
I
all,
was just kidding.
Well, I have a Magikarp plush that's worth $1,000.
that's incredible.
It's not $1,000, but it is.
Okay, if Elise had let me keep the tag on it, it would be worth $1,000.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, you should keep tags on things.
Does anyone have tagged Beanie Babies still?
No.
Yeah,
I bet Elise does.
I do.
You do?
Oh,
You do?
I'm sorry. I fucked up, Matt.
Yeah, I know.
It's 2,000.
Yeah. Yeah, Elise.
I mean,
Elise.
okay, we wouldn't be
Elise.
selling it though, so it
No.
doesn't really...
I know, but like, what if we're dead and our kids want to sell it? You know, you just
Yeah, I guess.
you
What
just
if Gingy
ruined
wants to
their
sell it?
Are y'all
inheritance.
even gonna have kids, realistically?
I mean, we're trying to foster right now.
Yeah, we're actively
really?
working on that.
Yep.
Wow!
Sorry,
Congrats!
thank you.
I'll say
Sorry, I thought
bigger
everyone here knew
congrats
that.
later. What?
Yeah.
How are y'all going about it?
Through
A
a
fostering
third
agency.
third party was the word I was looking for there, but yeah, fostering agency that works through Oklahoma DHS, because you know, any state-run government agency has such high turnover that no one really has more than a month of experience at any given time, and they're going to give you wrong or half correct answers most of the time. So we kind of need someone who's been here before as a go-between to like help us through the process.
Interesting.
Good
Yeah.
luck.
Yes.
Well, that's very cool. My mom and 10 other brothers and sisters out of 300 or 400 kids who were fostered were adopted. So she doesn't know her original parents tried to drown her in a bathtub.
Oh,
Well,
Super terrible.
God damn.
Like, yeah, she's traumatized. There's a reason we don't talk anymore.
Damn, dog.
But yeah, they did a bunch of fostering. So like I have a bunch of information on the outside, on the other side,
Yeah.
than we are doing.
Hmm.
So it's good work. Very good work.
All right, cool. Yeah, no, we're knee deep in the parts of the evaluations where there's like, now we don't want to hit kids, but if you are going to hit kids, here's how you do it safely. And I'm just like, no, we're good.
Huh?
We do
That-
not need that.
That's,
Huh?
it says that you're not supposed to do that, babe.
Yeah, it says you're not supposed to, but then it keeps going, but you know, sometimes your kids will be kids and you got to hit the kids. And
You
it's just
don't.
like,
You don't ever gotta do that.
The secret is
That's
that
rude.
the clothes cover the body.
You.
Hit him with a pillow. Knock him upside the head with a pillow. You know what I'm saying?
Just have a pillow fight that everybody's having fun with.
Hit
Yeah.
one child with another child.
Me and Vanny
Yeah.
talked about adoption, and whenever we get stable enough for that,
oh, that's awesome.
instead of fostering, we want to try to make one kid's life or two kids' life very, very good. Because with fostering, because my mom was a part of it, and also my brunkle, which I call him that because he's my age, but he's my uncle.
Mhm.
And seeing them going through foster care, they didn't get a lot of parent support. So, because there's so many kids going through that home. So if you're fostering, my best recommendation is foster few.
Yeah, no, we weren't going to foster a whole bunch. No, we were going to foster like we wanted to go the adoption route at first, but because Oklahoma is a specific kind of fucked up, like the only realistic way to adopt in Oklahoma is through a for-profit private adoption agency, where the price of adopting a kid will be a minimum of $40,000.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's why
So-
we're fostering.
Ideally, where y'all are going in Minnesota, things will be easier to navigate the actual legitimate adoption process. But here in Oklahoma, it's kind of a impossibility for us.
That's
Yeah,
nasty.
yeah. I'm glad you're going the route that you're going. You're still helping a whole fucking bunch.
Yeah,
It's
the
just
goal
the
is
300 is kind of a lot.
well, the goal is to like to tell them, hey, you know, we're fostering, but we want to be able to have forever kids here. So like, you know, so ideally send us kids whose parents don't want them anymore.
Yeah, because those are the ones that are going to need the most support.
Yeah.
Yes.
Honestly, with the way my mom handled things, I should have just been fostered. I'm not gonna lie. I was basically a foster kid.
Well, you know what? You're right where you needed to be right now.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah! I've got fucking
Yeah.
friends. I've got a good place. My partner's incredible.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Anyway.
Danny's all right.
JD, let's game.
Yes. Let's go. Let's go. So last time, you all woke from a horrible nightmare where you turned out you were doing a shitty stage show for an old hag.
But we woke up into that. That wasn't the nightmare. We woke up from the nightmare to realize, actually, real life is worse. You're doing musical theater.
Yeah. You had two of your party members.
We're
were
theater
trying to-
kids.
We
Ah!
were doing improv the whole time and it was terrible.
Two party members were trying to find a closet to fuck in, and the other two
And we
were
succeeded.
kind of looting the room.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we succeeded at that.
Yeah.
Upon
Fake applause.
Fake applause. Please clap.
upon breaking into the a large orrery, which is a giant machine of planets and stars spinning around rapidly to predict the future, Endelyn Moongrave approached Kenneth and Trish specifically, while the other two are doing horrendous carnal actions on the other side of a mirror that everyone can see.
I just assumed that, like, even though we can't see them, we can still see the stars and the moons and all this stuff overhead. And we're just like, oh, sweet, I always wanted to fuck in a planetarium.
That's incredible.
Yes. We'll go with
Incredible.
that.
So happy for us.
I think I'm an Aries.
Let me grab a picture of the old hag.
I'm a Scorpio. I don't know what this has to do with anything.
Neither do I. Neither do I. I'm not that type of gay.
Who here does care about astrology?
It's funsies.
It's
I
fun.
think it's neat from the outside, and if someone comes up to me wanting to tell me about my star sign, I am going to listen intently.
Oh,
but I
I
don't.
would.
Go ahead.
I would love to talk to you about Aries.
Hell yeah.
Off game.
No. Well, JD's wanting us to waste time, so you
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
once
we'll
we
waste
get
time
in the
tonight.
same room.
JD's
Oh,
a Virgo.
excellent. Well, let
Yeah.
me tell you how much Aries suck. I'm just kidding.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, don't tell me. Tell Harvey.
Ted's like, I knew it.
As a Virgo,
Yeah,
all
fucking do it.
horoscopes and
Before I say this, I have to tell you that I'm a Virgo.
You too.
That's important.
You and JD and my dad.
Yeah, Virgos are incredible. I will always respect a Virgo. It just I know how the sign goes. I know how I am, so I can only respect another Virgo.
I mean, Virgos are just kooky.
I always make
We're
the joke.
less kooky. We're more organizational.
No, just kooky.
JD, what were you trying to say there?
I always make the joke. As a Virgo, I think all horoscopes are hogwashing garbage.
Wah.
I can see it. I can see it. But in
As a-
Aries, you're like a Leo light. Do you know what that means?
I have no idea what that means. Please tell me.
It means
So-
you weigh less than a lion.
Well, it explains why I want to arch you so bad.
Okay, it sounds
Um,
sexual when you say it like that. Are we doing phrasing
No.
anymore?
Well, you're considered a ram, so if you want to turn it sexually, that's fine.
Wow, wow, wow.
I mean, I want to ram you into a wall sometimes.
But again, that sounds sexual too.
Wait, sicko.
It's as sexual as the Monarch and Doc Venture's relationship.
Yes.
Incredibly, yes.
Incredible.
I'll start off with the sexual tension one. They like things quick and dirty.
Oh yeah.
So
At least
that's...
you know what's up. High five. I know your camera's not on.
Aries. So a Leo light basically is like, okay, I'm headstrong, but I'm not as headstrong as a Leo.
Gosh. As Elise is a Leo, yeah, no, that tracks.
Yeah, headstrong, and like Leos specifically are just really about themselves most of the time.
I got all of my worst trauma from an Aries.
And
Like-
Aries was my first relationship, so it wasn't that bad.
Condolences to, you know.
Thanks.
But let's see. What else can I bring up about Aries?
Definitely
Cold.
headstrong, except for Leo's. Definitely tracks with us because I'm very headstrong, unless Elise is in the room. In which case, someone's like, "Yes, dear."
That sounds
Good.
you two together make sense.
Yeah.
As signs, you are bold and ambitious. That is two of the biggest things that I can say about Aries. You dive headfirst into most challenging situations.
Gosh, I'm just looking at my JD right now, and they're so cute.
Wah.
Get out, Ram.
Okay.
You are
They're in a room.
uncomplicated.
Oh yeah.
Uncomplicated. You're like straight to the point. You don't have any confusing proclivities.
I don't have the brain focus to be complicated. No, that was the whole reason. Like I was reticent to get into the show traders with everyone else in MC Game FAP was because like they lie to each other and it stresses me out.
Yeah. I don't know what traders is, but yeah.
A downfall of your sign is that you're joyful, but you also can be painful. And you lead with blind optimism.
Yeah, blind optimism definitely it seems like that tracks for me. Because I'm just like, yeah, things aren't going to be good, but I'm going to be happy about it regardless. It's okay.
I have so many bad things to say about Aries.
I guess let's do this in character though, because I feel like we could easily be having this conversation in character.
Oh shit, you're right.
Trish like fish. She's a Pisces. You know that.
Yeah.
Are we allowed to say that word anymore?
Pisces?
What?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said pikey.
What the fuck, JD?
Is that a slur that I'm unfamiliar with?
When I say pikey, I mean it's sharp, it's spiky. So I hope I'm not saying something odd.
Isn't that an Irish slur?
It kind of.
Is it?
Oh, is it? I'm
Yeah.
Irish. Who cares?
I'm Irish. I don't give a fuck.
I'm allowed to say
I'm theoretically Irish.
I've piked a pikey.
I'm
You have
English,
exceptional
so-
talents. Okay, hold on, wait. I've got to talk like this.
Yeah,
You
you
know.
don't talk like this, especially if you're talking about astrology.
Oh, that's just the Trish voice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You gotta talk like one of those girls that'll ruin your life if you're not careful.
yeah, like Trish.
Aries run super hot. They're not like temperature, just
Yeah.
like demeanor. They're like always in front of the people, always fierce.
Cut to Harvey, who's like actively in the act of having sex, and he just starts flexing for no reason that he's aware of.
Oh
he can
my.
just-
Feels it in his soul.
Yes, subconsciously he can tell people are talking about him in a way that he would approve of, and he's just like, yeah.
So instead of sneezing, he just flexes.
Yeah, it's like that scene in American Psycho where he's like looking at himself in the mirror and flexing while he's having sex with that prostitute.
Yeah,
That
when
sounds
he's
like
looking
Harvey.
over at all her plushies on her bed. Yeah, that one. I watched that movie one whole time, and that was too many times to watch it.
Fair
Fair.
enough.
Something I can tell you though, Harvey, is that you
I'm
probably
active-
want.
We're in the fuck closet right now.
Are you-
two?
Are you?
I don't
did you
care.
burst- did you?
Trish doesn't
Okay,
care.
okay, no,
Trish is
no, wait a
speaking
minute.
into the ether.
Did she burst in to talk about astrology while we're fucking?
I guess we can
Please.
roll with that. We just want to know what the scene
Guys.
is.
I need
Hold on,
that to
guys.
happen now.
Astral
Fuck this
projection,
tag. We have to
like
talk about
Donkey Kong.
something.
What'd you say?
Excuse me?
I heard you said something about I was running hot. Yeah, yeah.
I'll say.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus Christ, what is going on in this session?
I don't
Who
know.
knows?
I think that
It's
the
a fuck
DM
around
has
session. I'm having
the DM has laid out a little bit, set the scene a little bit, and we've just been talking about astrology in the dumbest ways possible here. Kenneth is the only person who is possibly leading the plot in a forward-moving direction right now. The rest of us are shitting
we are
about.
in Kenneth's.
I mean, the hag just showed up, so like, I don't even know why she's here.
We don't know she's here yet. That's
No,
what
she
I'm.
did
That's
show-
what I'm going with.
Kenneth
I don't
knows.
know.
But we're learning so much about astrology right now.
Oh yeah, yeah. just completely ignoring the.
Yeah, just
Oh, that's not coming through, but I know what it sounds like.
They call that clopping.
the flop
Oh no! Oh no!
They're gonna engage in docking after they're done.
Amazing.
Ugh.
God, docking with a horse or a centaur
That's
just
exactly
sounds.
what's going on.
It sounds demasculating.
Yeah,
Like you probably
I
just put
imagine
your
so.
whole human head in there.
It's like a reverse
Not your
xenomorph.
whole human
That's
head.
disgusting.
Aye.
That's sick. You're sick.
Just, have you ever
Again,
thought about,
back to the ramming you into a wall bit.
You ever thought about a dick?
Oh yeah, you'd like that, don't you?
Just like the
Yeah.
zodiac sign.
Oh,
Ram.
So, Trisha and Trish the Fish and Kenneth, you're approached
Yes.
by a giant, horrendous hag who looks to be made out of marionette parts, with a stage kind of built in for her torso and horrible spider legs. And she walks up to you and she's like, Kenneth! Trish, I was expecting you! And she holds up an item that calls to you, Kenneth. You could tell it is that which is lost to you.
His eye twitches. So, you have something that's mine. It's only polite to give it back.
Oh, yes, this is yours, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Stop that!
Oh my god.
you did put on a nice show, but it's not quite worth this.
What?
And it is a...
What is that?
It is a large codpiece. I forgot I wrote it as a
Cod?
large codpiece.
Oh,
Wrote it as a large
appropriate.
copy. You
Yes.
know what?
This is-
I feel like
what?
that works.
Large cod piece? Like a fish?
Oh no.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay,
Trish,
great.
exactly like a fish. Is it fish shaped? Is it a fish looking cod piece?
I mean, I'm fine
now
with
it
it.
is.
Now we've now changed it to that. Correct.
Retcon.
It's like I don't remember it being fish shaped, but you know what? That calls to me. It's mine.
The question is, what do I get for it? And in fact, I'm going to do a 2-for-1 because I know you're. And she kind of points up and down at Trish. You're seasick friend there. She's looking for her comb, is she not?
I mean, I guess.
You
I
know
don't
that.
know.
Hold on, wait. I don't think I'm being picked up. She asks loudly, "How do you know that?"
Yeah, I heard it.
I heard it.
Okay, cool.
She points to the orrery and she goes, "Oh, I see all possible futures, all possible presents. I know what has, what will, and what shall be. That's why I knew you'd all be here. That's why I brought this shifting codpiece. And most importantly, I came to make a bargain." And she kind of smiles. You see rotten, decrepit teeth in the skull that is her face.
Trish covers her fish nose.
Kenneth has probably seen worse. He kind
What
of.
does a fish nose look like?
It's like
a
two little
picture.
slits, right?
I want to see the fish nose.
It looks like Michael Jackson.
Hold
Let me-
on, I'm googling
Let
it.
me
Show me
let me
the
look
fish
up fish
nose.
nose for
That's a
you.
Give me the
Fish.
fish nose and free
Is it
my
is it just a
soul.
goblin shark?
No, 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 no,
That's
no,
a
no,
nose
not
fish.
that guy.
Sorry.
Oh boy. All right. Hold on. I got you. Hold on.
Yeah, get me.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Copy image.
Oh
There we
no.
go. There it is. There's the fish nose.
You did post blob.
Yeah.
Blobfish. That's what came up when I typed in fish nose as well.
There
And I
we
was
go. Here's a
very
fish nose for
disappointed.
Oh god, where the fuck's... Oh, there's my mouse.
Oh no.
Boop his snoot.
Ah,
That's the kind of nerd you'd flick their nose.
he looks like a little unicorn.
He's so stupid.
I love
know.
him.
He's like if a
My
tapir were a
goodness.
fish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's very sad about his appearance.
He
I
should
would
be
be
more
too if I looked
confident.
like that.
He's not.
Yeah.
He's not sad. He just got caught off guard with a candid camera. You know,
I
he's
wish
just
I
like
could make
That's
him in
fair.
The Sims.
he's just the way God made him.
You can if you unlock sliders.
Yeah, you just turn the sliders to max and you make it.
God, the only thing I want to do in The Sims is architect.
Oh God.
So fair.
So when I was, a little further down on fish nose Google image search, I found a fish who looks like Donald Trump.
Oh no, I'm so
Show
sorry.
him.
No, don't. No, I don't want to see
Don't
that
put
shit.
him up on the screen or
Oh.
anything.
Yeah,
Don't give
spoiler.
him like
He's
Spoiler.
light of
blue
day.
though.
I hate,
Not color, but just facial
Yeah.
structure wise, he looks like Donald Trump.
I can
I
see
hate
that.
that. I feel so sorry for that fish.
Yeah, poor
I eat
guy.
plankton. I eat the best plankton.
Alternatively, he looks like a Who from Whoville.
Oh.
you, I've had the best plankton in the whole world. Nothing can tell. Nothing.
People are telling me I have the best plankton. They say they say no one swims in the abyssal sea range just like this fish. It's the best fish.
Okay, we get it. That fish eats at McDonald's.
So Kenneth,
That
as you've
poor
already,
fish.
you and
Oh
your
my God, he does. He does. It's unfathomable how he does.
fathom.
I don't give a shit. I don't give a fuck.
As you and your compadres have already used your unicorn horn, and you haven't brought me my cat,
What cat?
you're not in
Now, what
the
the fuck are
room.
we talking about here?
You're not in the room.
Oh,
I mean, I have similar questions, but they're out of character.
I mean,
Kenneth's
what?
just gonna nod.
Oh yeah, just bang on the windows. Yeah, give me that cat.
The easiest way. I have two offers. I will give you information on the comb, or your codpiece for a shadow. Or you can bring me the head of one of your friends who are porking it in the other room.
Ah shit.
A shadow? What do you mean?
The thing that comes off of you when light casts on you, dear.
So you just want our shadow?
Oh.
Yes.
I think it'd be funny. I think it'd be funnier if you just agreed to give her one of our heads.
Casually deheads a fish.
I don't even think the fish was a possible candidate. I think specifically it's one of the two fucking in the other room.
I mean, does it have
What?
We could.
that?
Wait. Go ahead. Sorry. I'm so sorry.
Does it have to be a friend that came with us? I mean, we've got a few friends that are lost
We have
along the way.
We have a glizzy goblin.
Yeah. Do you want a
I
guy who
mean-
really likes glizzies?
You
He's-
four are going to cause some trouble later. And the chances of you making it out alive would be much better if there was only 3 of you. I'm trying to make it easier for you, help you live.
I mean, you took something precious from me. I'm not really getting the vibe that you're working in my best interest.
What reason would
I'll
I
tell-
have to lie, dear?
I mean, you have a thing that I want, and you're trying to get something from me. That's pretty good motive to lie. I do it all the time.
The law of
Trish.
reciprocity. It's easy part of the Feywild. Yeah, yes, Miss Trish.
Trish approaches you and comes closer to her, or approaches the witch and comes closer to the ear.
Pums?
Fag. And she goes,
Did you just call me a
Look.
fag?
You can't use that word, I think.
look, I know what you did. You took our things without permission, and you're trying to get something out of us.
Oh.
I think you better give our stuff back, or else.
Oh, it was
And
And
this
she
whole
backs
time,
away.
this whole time, like a thumping noise has been getting gradually louder and louder until finally just and then there's just a bell, and then there's a bell ring,
Jesus
uh,
Christ.
and just in
Body
the
parts and ass.
in the Jimmy Stewart voice, you just hear every time a bell rings, a centaur gets his nut.
Oh my god.
I knew that was coming.
Coming.
But
Oh no, I took everything by perfect permission. You all visited my carnival a few years ago. You broke my rules at my carnival, and as part of the contract of entering the carnival, I get something in return. You come back
It's not
trying
her
to get
carnival.
a refund.
feel like working a few years the way I did. Like I worked. And he narrows his eyes. I worked with my hands.
Monster.
God.
How dare you?
Also,
I feel like a few years is more than enough penance. Give me my thing back.
Also, it's not her carnival. I think we've kind of established that at the beginning. It's those other weirdos we're doing this for.
Yeah, but they're those weirdos are getting blackmailed by the three hags. It's kind of what.
So it's not, even still, it's not her fucking carnival. She can fuck right off to Fucktown.
No,
You're
that's what we
busy
did.
getting railed.
Yeah.
You're
but
in
still.
Fucktown.
Yeah. Well, she can fuck right off and meet us there.
I'm assuming Mr. Witch and Mr. Light paid you perfectly good funds, and if they didn't, then I can take care of them later.
They didn't. She spouts out.
Endlin kind of
I
walks
definitely
over,
wasn't paid my time.
cranks about 3 different levers on the orrery until you see 3 stars kind of make a triangle shape, and mist billows from the stars, creating an image projected on the mist. And you see Mr. Witch and Mr. Light, poor and penniless, in stockades, getting poked violently with hot pokers by various goblins that work in her theater troupe. This is a possible future if we just keep working as good, equal opportunity business people.
I mean, that does seem pretty cool. I do like that. But let's go back to these terms of yours. Why my shadow?
Oh, I have many uses for shadows. They help with the machine here. I run a little shadow theater downstairs on the side. And you don't miss it. You probably don't even realize you have a shadow half the time.
Yeah, Kenneth doesn't know the purpose of his shadow, but he is very wary of this because she seems to want it so much. I'm going to roll insight, which I only have a +1 on that.
It's like the first time someone wanted feet pics of Kenneth. Kenneth
Right?
Kenneth didn't understand like the appeal of the feet, but he knew.
There's value in this, and he's like, I rolled a 13 on insight. Why does she want my feet pics?
You could tell she uses it for general slave labor, and you even have a small let's say like a PSTD flashback of a shadow luring you away when you initially lost that which you cared for.
I bet this is like one of those. It's like that show Severance, where like
That's exactly what I was thinking.
your shadow self is like gonna be working 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Is my shadow like conscious or?
Not yet. When it's removed from the physical body, it will have a little bit of a mind of its own. It can listen to simple commands.
Happening.
I think I'll. Okay, you have yourself a deal. We'll get rid of the shadow.
She holds out a hand. Shake on it.
He grimaces and grabs the hand.
You feel how cold and bony her hands are.
Gross.
It feels as if you're touching porcelain that has just been in a dusty old basement for years. It is
So
Ew.
jealous.
Don't like
Got
that.
that weird texture on it.
yes.
I'm jealous. I wish I felt like that.
Ugh.
After 3 good shakes up and down, she pulls you in close and pulls out a pair of Peking shears that she runs across behind you. You feel a slight weightlessness, and then as if you sort of feel lightheaded, as if you stood up too fast.
Mm-hmm.
And you see your shadow independently dancing around, begging in protest away from you. She hands you your codpiece, which is returns your shifting.
Yeah, he takes it. Like, he grabs it.
There you go. And it is a belt of dwarven kind, as well as just giving you your shifting power back. Which is...
Damn, you're gonna be able to arm wrestle Harvey after that.
Unstoppable.
All right.
At what cost?
At what cost?
Yeah, you sort of just sold your foot to regain a hand.
Yeah.
It's a lot more than a hand. And also, I mean, out of character, I figure we're probably just going to kill her at some point anyways, and I'll get my shadow back.
Maybe. We
He
don't know.
seems like the boss.
Yeah, she's probably like the final boss.
She kind of looks like a final boss.
I still think we
So,
should burn this place down.
I have a question for the DM.
I'm a zone boss. Yes, what is the question?
The question is this allowed? Trish just needs to be in proximity of her comb for her wits to work. She does not need the comb in her possession. So the reason that she was able to lean in and speak so fluently about the goings on is because she's near her comb right now.
The comb is not in this current realm, if that is what you're asking.
Okay. Then fine. Then she was a little stupid.
She has information to tell you where it is.
Okay, got you. Oh, she can leverage that. That's
all right. Now you, and she kind of points at the shadow, you go downstairs and see if they have a role for you. If not, I'll have something for you to do once I'm through with your original owner. And she kind of blows a spindly kiss at it. And then points her finger at Trish. Now, am I taking your shadow for the information? I'll even help you a little bit more if you don't put up a fight. And she kind of licks at the Peking shears playfully.
Trish squints a little bit and says, "Go on."
I will tell you where one of my foolish sisters happened to drop your comb, and even give you a way to get there. You just need your shadow, or the head of one of your friends who are currently going through post-coital regret.
No, we're past that. We're past the regret.
Yeah, we're wiping ourselves off now.
So an idea that I have that is welcome to be vetoed as soon as I talk about it.
Well, pwn your brony before your hoe.
Trish has an idea to somehow fake the incident of head chopping.
Ooh, that sounds fun.
So, you know how she can shape water, right?
Yeah.
There is a way that we could technically freeze that, right?
Yeah, you can freeze water.
Cool. Because what she could do is somehow make that frozen shape look similar to a head.
Wouldn't it still look like a frozen sculpture though?
Well,
Yeah,
there's
that's-
arts and crafts, and we're also in a place where there was a lot of play stuff, theater stuff going on. So we
That's
have
true.
props and makeup that we could use.
You also have
And it just needs. Go
you
ahead.
also have prestidigitation, which does do harmless color splash.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have.
I
thaumaturgy as
have
well.
ways.
Yeah.
Trish has ways.
I'll
So
teach you the ways.
if that is allowed, I'll move forward with that plan. I just want to make sure that I'm not overstepping a DM issue.
No, you can try it.
Cool.
That sounds
sick.
fun.
I don't know what to roll for that though.
Yeah, you got to go meet us in the other room and say, okay, I'm gonna pretend to behead one of you.
Yeah. I just want to make sure that because I don't have my character sheet, so I'm just gonna need the DM to tell me what to roll and what numbers to roll, and I'll do it.
All right. Just hope the immortal soothsaying super hag doesn't realize you're trying to fake her out.
Yeah. She hasn't said anything. This is all out of character.
It's just one of those things I love to point out, like, oh, you're trying to trick a god.
I mean, let's see it. Why not?
If it fails, it fails. Who fucking cares? She can be stupid forever.
I mean, I might kick off a fight with her, but also I planned on probably kicking her ass at some point anyways to get my shadow back. So that just speeds that up. No problem.
I would love to kill her.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like the shadow's not happy to be on her side anyway. So yeah,
It's free all the shadows.
And let's just. It seems like by separating yourself and your shadow, you might have just created another fighter in the party on our side for the time being.
I would argue that it would be a Arcana check.
Arcana check.
Yeah, which would be based off your intelligence score, unless you have any bonuses to that.
That score I know about. Why don't we? Because I'm a very acrobatic strength. Not a strength. I'm not strength. What was I?
Dex.
I wasn't. Yeah, Dex. Dex was what it was. So I'm not very Arcana heavy. I would give myself maybe a 6 in Arcana, and then a +1 or 2 maybe. I don't know if I have that much Arcana, so it may end up rolling a fail. But I do have Bardic Inspiration that I can cast before.
Yeah, I would add the D8 to the Bardic Inspiration. Do the +1, and if you talk about it with the other party members and that sort of thing, you could get other bonuses by having multiple people work on it, actually having one of their heads to try to sculpt out, stuff like that.
Okay, cool.
The more teamwork, the easier it will be. Let me put it that way.
Yeah, cool. All right. So Trish has thought over her options in her head, and she has her head in her hands, like thought processing, and then she looks up side-eyedly at the witch, and she's like, "I'm not giving you my shadow," and she walks away. So Trish is knocking on y'all's door.
Knock,
Oh.
knock.
Hello. Come in. Hello. Yes.
Yeah.
Hi, are y'all done?
Harvey is he's got his shirt ripped off, but it's a magical shirt that is in the process of repairing itself as he continues. It's actually an active effort to be shirtless. So he's like using fragments of the shirt to like wipe off the sweat from his head and chest, and he's like, "Oh yeah, no, I think we're just about done here. How are things going out there?"
So there is a predicament. the hag wants one of your heads. I'll just say that. Don't worry, I'm not gonna kill you.
I'm about to say,
Ins-
I like to point out I don't do oral. You know, I receive it just fine, but I don't give it. That's just my policy. I'm a man. All right.
I'll give it.
Yeah, we know you will.
Oh.
We've learned that firsthand.
Oh, okay.
No worry, no head
Give
is
the-
being given to anyone after this point. I
Give him the
will
glug
promise
glug.
you.
Why not?
Yeah, why not?
I think we're talking about different head.
Oh, okay. All right. What were
But
you
who's
talking
really
about?
She brushes off her chest a little and she goes, so, and puts her hands on her hips. I have a plan. This hag, and she leans in closer to you, both of you, wants one of your heads. And I have a plan how that how that can happen without harm.
All right. What would that be?
So, and she sits down in a cross-legged position on the floor, and she starts conjuring water in front of her. Now, while she's talking, she's just casually conjuring water, not making anything yet. She's just doing this for show. And she's like, so what we're going to do is we're going to make a head. Seem like whichever one of you want to be a head. It's
Yes.
fun. This is all for act. This is all for show.
Centaur volunteered. All right.
I volunteer.
Great. Perfect. Love that. So I'm going to conjure some water and then I'm going to freeze it into the shape of your head.
Okay.
It'll take some time, but I think we can handle this.
All right.
And we have some things here we could work with to make it look realistic. What do you think? What do you think?
I believe in you.
Kenneth comes
Us?
and knocks on the glass, and he goes, "Hey, just wanted to poke my head in. You know this is a two-way mirror, and the hag can see you, right?"
No. Is that the? I don't think that's the way it's
That's
been
where you
working so
guys
far, is
were.
it? Oh, okay.
That's where
Well,
you guys were having
fortunately,
sex.
that doesn't mean that she can hear us. It just means we've been
Yeah, but if
talking
she's
to her.
conjuring actively the water right now.
It's
Did we know
it's
this
a
was a
killing
She's
move.
two-way
back-faced that mirror. She's
And it
back-facing the
also,
mirror.
it's a killing move. She uses water in all of her attacks. She's about to kill her. It's fine.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
she's
She's about
she
to
has
kill
her-
him. It's fine.
She has her back turned right now, and she's cranking her hog. I even put a gif of it.
Cranking the hog.
Harvey, did we know this was a two-way mirror?
I think I suspected but didn't care.
Oh, okay. All right. I'll let
You
it
know,
go.
Okay.
it's on one hand.
Do I go in with that knowledge, or is that just not the same? Because
We're
I
a
would have
party of
seen through
dumbasses,
it, right?
it's
I
fine.
would have.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
I know
I
I'm
mean,
a
isn't her
10.
character supposed to be dumb?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a little dumb. She might have ditzed it out. If Kenneth says that, she immediately stops and returns the water to her body and goes, "Let's move." Then.
That
Yeah,
came out
sure.
of your body?
Yes, the water comes out of her mouth. She literally
Oh,
regurgitates
okay,
water.
that's better.
Oh, that's nasty.
Yeah.
You're a
Yeah, that's
freak.
nastier than anything we did in here.
I thought it was one of
Y'all
those
are
things
pretty
like.
brutish.
And when a dolphin spits on you, you're cool with it?
You know, it depends
That's
on
a
how
joke.
hot the dolphin is.
I've never had that happen. I don't think I've ever seen a dolphin.
I've been
Dol-
to Ocean World or whatever it was called.
They're assholes.
Dolphin
They're
spits
not
on me.
really
I'm just like,
cool creatures, to be honest.
dolphin spits on me. I'm like, good. I don't want to know your names. It's better if I don't.
No names, child.
So she would
yeah,
probably
let's-
offer up the location of the theater, like changing room or costume room.
Oh boy, I sure can't wait to go and be assassinated. Oh boy,
Yeah, that's the plan, right? You're leading to your deaths.
being betrayed and assassinated. That's one of my favorite pastimes.
Yeah, I love that.
Well, off y'all go.
Dum, 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 dum.
All right,
All right,
let's
follow
go.
me.
Stomp,
And
stomp, stomp.
isn't that M4B? I want to say.
I believe So, is that room that one sassy bitch was in? Right?
Okay, got you. Yeah. All right.
Which one of us are you talking about?
The
Right?
sassy one that went and tattled on y'all and kept talking shit at Kenneth.
Killjoy Kenneth.
Kenneth was more just making sure that we weren't telling anything to the hag that the hag wasn't supposed to know.
I know this has been a pretty short session in general, but can we take a bio break?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah, we've approached you.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Cool, because I got a
break clock.
Sounds good.
Much like Trish, I started to pee and then I pulled it back before it became a problem.
In your pants?
It wasn't, but it was almost.
Oh no. Alright, yeah, let's.
我想要两杯啤酒.
Oh, I just learned what a codpiece is, and I'm embarrassed.
It's a dick holder.
No, it was a great reaction though.
I love that I'm as dumb as my character.
Me too.
Well, that's the whole reason I made it was because I'm a fish out of water in this game.
It's a great pun. It's great wordplay.
But yeah.
That's a hot pose you're performing.
Thanks. It's for the kitty cat.
Everyone look at my pussy.
I do.
Yeah.
I told y'all about. Wait, have we started recording again?
You edit it out
that's
later.
what I meant.
JD loves pissing sounds in recordings.
It's not my.
I
I
knew
was
it.
asking.
Let me contribute then.
I fried chicken in the bathroom.
I say you're pissing too loud, boy.
I was gonna talk about my cat's little tick, but I'll wait.
Who tells about his dumb little tick? Unless it's like he violently shits everywhere when he's excited or something like that.
Well, even that's still PG, right?
Yeah.
He masturbates, like I said, or like I alluded to.
That cat's
And
jacking off.
He
No,
tends
you straight
to.
up said that.
He tends to need my breasts when he does it.
Oh no. Oh no. Don't like that.
We have learned what he is doing now. So, and he had been doing that for a couple of days.
Don't
So
like that.
he is no longer allowed to do so.
The cat's been jacking off on you.
It didn't matter whose breasts.
Oh, kitty.
So he's a little hoe.
He's a little hoe. He's
What a
little
slut.
He's
What a
little
slut.
devilish slut. But yeah.
Like he's cute.
He's adorable though. I can't be mad at him. Animals do animals things, you know.
Yeah.
That's what I tell Gingy all the time. She's lucky she's cute. Because she's a turd. Yes.
I just
She
picked
came
Kiwi
over
up
to
and
yell.
violently shake her a whole bunch.
Don't do that. You'll shake the baby's head apart.
Yeah.
Shake the baby.
JD is determined to give our cat shaken baby syndrome.
Very good.
Like she
Oh,
needs
I
that.
shouldn't laugh.
It's so funny. She goes, when I do it.
Stop. I can't laugh
They
anymore.
tongue out and
Wake
everything.
everyone up.
Shake the baby until this sound happens.
Mm-mm. Can't hear it.
Can't hear it.
Oh, okay, it's not.
Speak while you're doing it.
Oh, there we
It's
go.
literally the noise suppression in Discord. Turn it off.
I had it turned off on my other PC, but I'm on a different PC right now because my other PC is shit its pants. Let's see if I can turn that off. Real
Happens
quick.
to the best of us.
Okay, I want to say, why haven't I had my chill playlist going for all the sessions because it's helping me focus way more? What is wrong with me? I thought it'd be
forgot.
distracting.
I put on headphones so I could put it on, and then I didn't put it on.
Yeah.
Good
I
job.
would love to hear some music someone else is listening to.
Oh, how do I can't share that, can I?
You can
did
do
you
it if
already?
you're in the Discord
Yeah,
chat.
just drop the link.
I
just
dropped the link.
Out of character.
I did drop the link.
Ah. Out of character general.
Drop it again. You
Scroll
haven't-
up.
Above the nose fish.
Yeah.
Above all of that.
Above the gin.
Hang on.
Above all the fishes.
Oh. Well, that's not the same thing. That's sharing the playlist instead of inviting you to listen together.
How
If
do
you
I
press
do
the
that?
plus while you're listening to it, press the plus, and then it should say share Spotify thing on it somewhere next to under upload file or something.
What? I'm stupid.
What? Let me play your playlist and I'll share the link to y'all. How about that?
That sounds
Okay.
good.
But I'm listening to Doing It Right, featuring Panda Bear.
All right, let me pull up Doing It Right then. On the playlist.
Because it's pretty chill. If I say so myself. I do say so myself.
Doing It Right. Where? Not letting me search.
God, I don't know. It's a long
How
fucking list.
fucking long is this play?
Dan has a problem.
It's 20 hours and 25 minutes.
I can't say shit. I have 16 or 17 different. Actually, it's actually 32. The last time we counted, it was 32 playlists that we have, all above at least 10 hours.
Yeah, you can't say shit.
Yeah, I have
No, I
100
can't.
songs, and Den's like, that's not enough songs. You need a lot more songs, or that playlist will run out too quickly.
Yeah.
I just go between different playlists I find on Spotify.
No.
I don't really make playlists.
All right.
I have to or I'll get upset.
For some reason, I can't log into Spotify.
I love Daft Punk. This is great.
Yeah.
It's just my Facebook login, but it's just all like, no, we're not taking your Facebook login. And as I haven't actually deleted my Facebook yet, like I meant to, so there's no reason
All
why
right.
it shouldn't
The
be
link I
working.
sent will allow you to join my jam, which will also allow you to add songs to the playlist that we're listening to. Just add to queue and you
Right.
can add a song.
I don't want that.
Oh, it's like
On
it's
my
like
list.
Launch Party.
You can also ask people not to. It's just an availability.
Okay, cool.
But they actually removed the old way that they used to do it. They changed it to only start a jam whether you're on PC or phone.
Already have an account. Stop being a bitch.
Please don't alter my chill playlist.
Oh, no. We are not altering your playlist. We just add to the queue, which means it'll play next aside from your playlist.
Well,
We don't
these are
edit yours.
Oh, okay. These are specifically chill and non-intrusive mostly.
Yeah. No worries.
I heard
we
that,
can't. We
JD.
literally can't edit it unless you give us a collaborator permissions.
I don't.
Honestly, I think it's great how it is. So good thing.
Aww.
So, Trish is gonna chop off one of your heads.
Me.
Theoretically.
Yes.
Me.
So,
Who won at the sex? That will determine whose head it is. Because I would say wrestle for it, but I feel like that would just turn into another
Me.
sex.
Who won at
the
sex?
sex?
That's a good
Me.
question. I feel like Harvey topped. I feel like Harvey is really bad at bottoming.
That's it. When you have sex, do you do it competitively or rank?
Harvey does.
Yeah, Harvey is absolutely competitive sex. Absolutely.
What's his rank?
He's still stuck in
I-
bronze.
Yeah, I feel like Harvey is of the mindset, quick and dirty, like Trish suggested earlier, and also whoever comes the most wins.
I think Canterlope wins because he's got a
Horse
gigantic horse cock and balls.
Yeah, my character can get large though. Did my character get large for this?
But
Did
did
my
he
character
get
go into
large for
Berserker
this?
rage? That's a
That's
good
a-
question.
that's a
What's-
question.
Gosh,
I feel like y'all should be
I sure
rolling
hope
some
that
dice
he got
to see
large
who
for
won.
me.
Roll dice.
I guess we got to roll dice to see who
Roll
tops.
to see who won.
Roll your athletics.
Oh, roll athletics. Okay. All right.
Mm-hmm.
And if everyone's
17.
surprised that I start a D&D campaign in the year 2026, don't be. Harvey is gonna be big, hard to beat. Yep,
Fuck.
there it is.
Oh.
That's a for the crowd. That's a 17-inch cock and an 8-inch cock.
I don't think inches of cock was what we were rolling for
That's
there.
not what.
No, they're rolling. for
No, I won
gallons.
that earlier in the campaign.
Yeah, no, that's rolling for
actually.
gallons of cum.
Ropes of cum.
Oh yeah, there we go. That's rolling for ropes of cum.
Yeah.
This is disgusting. I'm gonna stop talking.
All right.
So,
Alright.
yeah, so Harvey topped then.
Harvey top.
Yeah. All right.
Harvey
So
top.
it's Harvey's head. Harvey's head.
Just like a really rough handprint across Canterlope's ass.
Yeah. All right.
I thought you were about to say Yowie.
Yeah, just a Yowie paddle imprint right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. We paddled. That's
Just
Oh,
like
man.
the Yowie paddle is just broken in the corner.
Breaking out the classics.
It is classic.
Harvey does have yaoi proportions, doesn't he?
Does he have
Little
the Yowie hands?
I think
If
as
it gets big.
a large humanoid rabbit, I think yes, he does have Yowie hands.
No.
By the way, are we on losing you by Solange, or am I not doing this correctly?
Let's see.
Oh no, I just
checked.
posted
Reincarnation,
the
green face.
It is Reincarnation by Greenface. You need to click the link I sent.
I did, but it
Did you
did
click the
something else.
But you need to click it
one
right.
I sent, honey, because that's the first song of the Kyle MacLachlan mixtape.
Well, alright, we're gonna
That was
find it.
Solange, yeah. I just linked it because it's a good mixtape that Kyle MacLachlan put
You
together.
Elise, you ruined it.
I know.
It's the one above that one.
Yeah,
I'm gonna listen in.
Okay.
you sent the links.
I'm not finding any sort of like. Oh, here it is.
Like
right here.
literally right above the one I posted.
Okay. All right. I clicked on it. It should join. I'm already logged in. Fuck off.
You should be hearing Reincarnation.
It's not letting me join. Fuck it. It's fine.
Sorry.
It's okay. I don't get to have the cool chill playlist.
Guess not. I
Facebook
mean, you can
hates
just listen to it on
Yeah.
your own.
Facebook.
Wait, do you
hates me.
have Spotify Premium?
Yeah. I
Okay,
do.
then that's not a problem. It might be. You might need to Control-Alt-Delete it.
Maybe. It's because I'm using Spotify from the browser and not from an app.
That's
that would-
probably right.
That would do it.
Probably correct.
Either way, whatever. It's fine. Let's move.
All right.
I don't mean to hold up things.
So, Trish is gonna have y'all sit down, and she's gonna start conjuring her water again.
Out of her mouth.
I'm 100% sure that the hag has seen the future already. That's the point. She's doing that. However, this is still an option. So she's conjuring water. And the whole time she's going to be telling y'all the plot of what's going to go on. So basically, we're going to be putting together a head. We're going to freeze it. We're going to make it look we're going to carve it just like you, Harvey. I'm going to make sure all of your handsome details.
Wait, I
thought
thought Canterlope volunteered for this.
Well, we just talked about
came
who
the
was
most
top
roads.
and who came the most. So you're now the subject.
What does that
of
have
the
to do with
artwork.
this?
We rolled for who won at sex.
That's literally.
That's
Yeah.
why we were rolling.
I thought we were just making conversation.
Well, you know, I volunteered, but no. No volunteers, apparently.
All right, fine.
It's
I
gonna
guess you
be
get to
one of
decapitate
the. How about a
me.
morph of the two heads?
That doesn't sound like a great idea.
what?
Doesn't sound like it's gonna work.
They can give me my shadow back.
Yeah,
Like,
no, it's
actually, I
fine.
changed my mind.
Go ahead and decapitate me. It's fine.
So, she has done her spitting on the floor, and she's done her blowing air tactic. Whatever she's doing to freeze, because I don't necessarily have the capacity to come up with that idea right now.
You know, fish people are kind of sick.
Yeah, it's kind of
Yeah,
gross.
I mean, fish eat fish, so.
I mean,
Right.
So she has made a head. She's going
This
to make a
centaur eats
head.
rabbit.
She has told y'all the plan.
Yep.
Do y'all have anything to add to the plan?
Nah, I'm having some post nut relaxation right now. I'm just down for whatever.
Okay.
For all this, I'd say roll a.
That's not how you do it.
Roll a d20 plus 1 for your Arcana. Yeah, and then add that d8 to it as well.
And then I'll roll another 1d8, and that's plus 1 too, or not?
No, just a flat d8 added to the 10. Right, so
Oh God, everything is horrible.
so you're at 12 so far. So,
Wait, I didn't cast my bardic inspiration. Was
Okay.
that what the d8 was?
Yeah, the d8's the bardic inspiration. Okay. Yeah. All right, so it's getting there. It's a little lumpy. It kind of looks a little more cross-eyed than you remember Harvey normally looking. He's a little silly looking, but it's
My Ahego face.
Yeah. It's right now
Oh my
just
God.
that thing I draw in every single drawing jackbox.
a whole it's clear ice right now mostly is the main reason it does not look like Harvey.
I see.
Put some foundation on it.
So Trisha's going to is there any like will? Do we have any will points? I don't know if I'm asking the right question here. I got a weird look, so now I'm concerned.
Yeah, I don't quite understand the question, I guess.
Is there anything that I can do to re-roll is my question.
Oh.
Or is this something I'm gonna have to work with?
This is something you'll have to work with for now, but I'm doing a cumulative roll kind of thing. I set a particularly high number for you to recreate the head, and the more actions you take, like adding the makeup to it, will be another roll that will subtract from that total. And if you get rid of the total number I have, then it will be a good enough head to pass.
Cool. Okay. I think she'll go ahead and have stopped because she did the water and the freezing. Now she will ask for help. So, okay, listen, I'm not the best artist here, so I'm gonna just I'm gonna do the best that I can. Can y'all help me with the theatrics?
Yes.
I look at it and go, Christ, is that what I look like?
You look very handsome.
You know, I didn't make a carbon copy, so I'm gonna go ahead and say no.
No,
Again, I'm not artistic.
I think that's pretty on the money.
Harvey starts like feeling around at his rabbit ears to see if they're really that tall.
They're so tall.
Oh my God.
All right.
Harvey starts wrapping him around, see if he can do like a man bun thing with him.
No.
Amazing.
That's
Does that affect
cute.
your hearing?
Yeah, like Yojimbo or whatever.
I have no idea if it'll
A
affect
rabbit
my
kind.
hearing. I'm gonna leave that up to DM discretion.
Yeah, I'll let you do it mainly because it's reminds me of the rabbit Yojimbo from Ninja Turtles. Yeah. Even though he wasn't from Ninja Turtles, they just crossed over a lot.
Yeah.
All right.
But for doing the makeup, I would say do a performance check, and since you all are working together, do a take an advantage, and I would say whoever has the highest performance should roll it.
Cool. So roll like a 1d20. I'm rolling so shit tonight. Oh my God.
Jimbo.
It's funnier when you do.
It's Usagi Yojimbo.
And because it's an advantage, you can roll it again, and whichever roll is higher is the one we'll keep.
Alright.
Okay.
Dice Maid hates me. That's what I'm going with. It's probably because I'm drinking.
That's gotta be it.
You got the colors right, and you kind of got the shape and the contouring down, but it's a little splotchy.
I mean, anyone who just got beheaded would be a little splotchy.
It's true.
That's kind of the whole point, is you get a little splotchy.
Yeah, come on.
Cross-eyed, that's perfect. It fits in.
Yeah.
AI art is just ruining everything.
The hag is like, oh, I've seen this on the Facebook. I gave it a like.
She goes, amen. Is there any other techniques or things you all want to try to do to improve this head?
What am I gonna be doing here this whole time that y'all are pretending I'm dead?
Is Harvey
Just be
wearing any
making dead noises?
dead noises?
Yeah, like, "Bleh, I'm dying."
Right now,
Blah.
it looks like this. Out of character.
Oof. Oh boy. Oh
Yeah,
jeez.
that's good. That's good. Yeah.
Sometimes I could still hear him dying.
It's on the walls of Elmer Fudd's Mind Palace.
Yeah, no, that one, that's going over here. Give me a second.
For what I rolled, it hits the money.
Yeah. Save. All right. Now, this is open floor for like creativity. If anyone's got a good screwball idea to add to it.
Problem is I
Yeah.
can't read my stats.
I
'cause
think-
Firefox done fucked up my page.
I'm gonna lay down on the ground and use a spell I've never used. I don't normally have spells, but I do have one spell, and I just never use it.
I don't use any of my spells.
My spell is fuck, where'd it go? Thaumaturgy for a minor wonder, and my minor wonder is I am a headless corpse.
Oh.
Maybe I should cast my hound. We'll summon the boy, and we can just pretend that he gnawed him to death, and that's why they look bad.
I never did. Did I? Was my 1d20 of the prestidigitation or?
The prestidigitation you have not done yet. No, that Arcana check was for the water manipulation into it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. You can roll an additional 1d20 for the prestidigitation to just kind of refine the colors a bit.
Let's see if that works.
And yeah, the
I wanna
headless corpse, that's a really good idea.
None of my spells are useful here.
No. Not one.
Oof.
Man.
I'm telling you, Dice Maid hates me.
Upon doing so, you added a large green splatter coming from the neck.
Sick. I love that I ruined everything.
Paint it white. It's a cum stain.
Yeah. I'll let you change the color as long as it is not red.
Anime rules.
He died doing what he loved, getting head.
All right. So you're gonna show it to the hag, or are you going to do anything else with it?
Yeah. Is there anything else being done?
I'm laid dead on the floor.
Yeah.
I mean, we can summon Taffy and have him pretend to gnaw at the ice in the body, so it looks like a little, like there's a reason that looks fucked up.
I think
Do
that's
it.
cute.
Summon
I think also
Taffy.
we're gonna not roll for this totally because we're just gonna put a black blanket over you.
Yeah, just, in general, look dead. So, Kenneth, still very much cradling the codpiece, he snaps his fingers and summons Taffy, his hound of ill omen, and he gives the boy a quick pet and says, "Okay, look, buddy, can you gnaw on this ice a little bit? I need it to look really mangled, like at the neck region. You see where the neck region is?" And he points to it, but he doesn't want to touch it because it's cold. And he goes, "Around there, around there. Give it a good old gnaw."
Just so I have a number to play with, roll me some animal handling.
Okay. I think that's
I should write down my rolls that I've done for things.
like
If
I
you
don't
don't
know
remember the
how far
number,
off it's
just do
looking
like a
at my-
+1. I mean, you all
Yeah,
are
I think
level
it's
7, level 8.
+1. It's doing this weird thing where it's spacing it out and not really showing me what the numbers are attached to. 1 sounds, I think, right. 16.
Alrighty. Wop, wop, wop.
Taffy stole the rolls.
Yeah, Taffy runs over and just goes, ah, ah, ah. And, like, accidentally grabs one of Harvey's ears for a second that have been slightly transfigured to be, gone. It just kind of jostles it lightly and then goes, sorry, does like a playful lick on the shoulder, like, I didn't mean to hurt you, I'm just playing. And then goes back to, ah.
Fucking dog.
He's being very
Making
vicious.
me look bad.
He's a good boy.
That's why I fucking hate animals.
Pets him on the head. Not Harvey. Taffy.
What?
Yeah, Harvey doesn't have a head right now.
Yeah.
Any other preparations you got planned? What about you?
Nah, let's let this shit show happen.
Yeah.
Let it
I will
ride.
act distraught. My fuck buddy.
My beloved fuck buddy.
My beloved fuck friend.
Are you going to call the hag down here? Or are you going to drag all this up to her? Or...
Oh, we're gonna be dragging. So, we're gonna drag Harvey.
Just put him over my back.
Oh my god.
Okay.
So she wraps the heavy head in a cloth and hands it over to Canterlot. And she's like, "Let's go." And she leads the way.
Funeral procession.
I would like to imagine that as a rabbit humanoid, rabbits are small prey animals. I think I should be pretty good at playing dead.
Yeah.
Very good, very good. Plays right into everything.
As you enter the orrery again, and she looks at you and goes, "Well, that was the most quiet beheading I've ever heard. Not one scream, not a bit of... I imagined you must have done it pretty stealthily. You've done some sort of horrible spellcraft to him, did you not?"
Well, we didn't want anyone to know.
And you're not lying, are you?
No.
My dog gnawed on it.
Absolutely not. Why'd we lie to someone who can tell the past, present, and future, after all?
You got me there. People have made that mistake. Oh, I turn them into horrible goblins who pick their nose and cover their hands in peanut butter.
So that's why.
Everyone flashbacks to the child.
Oh my, yes.
He's dead now.
He died.
We
Rip
killed him.
child.
We let him
Interesting.
die.
We didn't kill him. We let him die. There's the difference.
Yeah.
He's dead.
Camera cuts to a dead child at the bottom of a cliff.
We tried to keep him safe, but man, he really craved the call of the void. You know,
really
he felt
asked
it.
for it, didn't he?
He was on his way out.
It's the kind of child you can't leave your rat poison around. So yeah. She looks...
We gave him a fork and pointed him over to the electrical socket.
Just like Dougie
No, that's
Jones.
like, Dougie, no.
Spoiler alert.
She looks it over and starts poking at the headless body and just, seems dead. Doesn't have the thing above the neck. Takes the...
Nobody sure had a thing below it.
Takes a look at the wrapped up head. Oh, another 15. And kind of ponders at it a bit and uncovers it. Looks at it, goes, horrible colors. I've never seen one of these things dead. Is this the color they normally turn when they die?
Yes, I've killed so many of them.
They're very ugly when they died, and also in life.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah, Canterlope has a real habit of sucking the life out of them.
Very well. easiest way to get your comb would be to take my grand heron to the Palace of Heart's Desire.
So explain that one more time.
You see, us Coven, this may be a shock to you. We had to take our little Wedge of the Feywild by force. We had a horrible sister, Ziblina.
Just one?
She never wanted to join the Coven.
Oh.
She wanted to protect the Fey. She wanted to help them, grant wishes. Not realizing, why don't we just own them? They are our property after all. So me, and Blightstraw, and the other one.
The other one.
We took her palace. We took the place over. She is still in there, mind you, granting wishes to those who enter. But we happened to drop the comb we took from you, young Trish, when we went there with a certain mercenary band of no-good-nicks. If you go in there, you can find them. They probably have your comb. Or you could just ask Ziblina for it when you visit her.
Thank you.
And if you ask politely, if you find my heron, it might even take you.
Trisha smiles gently and turns back towards the room that she came from.
All right, you kids have fun in my palace. If you break too many things, I'll break you. And then she just kind of throws the head on the ground and stomps it, and as it shatters.
My heart's already been broken. Acting.
Don't say that part.
Acting.
He turns his head and winks where we can see it, but the hag can't.
Yeah.
We should probably go.
Yeah, no, we're like doing that fast-paced walk and like kind of head over shoulder, like, let's get the fuck out of
Don't
here.
worry, we'll dispose of the body. We'll take it with us. Goodbye.
Give it a Viking funeral.
Have a great day.
Goodbye.
Giving him a proper funeral.
We don't want it to smell. Goodbye.
Give it a proper burial in dat ass.
Take care of my shadow.
Just left your kid for adoption there.
Yeah, like Trish is probably gonna give a pat on Kenneth's back and be like, "Don't worry, we'll get it back for you."
I mean, honestly, I kind of feel like I lost some weight.
Glad.
No.
Are we far enough away that I feel safe enough to stop playing dead?
Yeah.
Okay. I just kind of whisper. What did you have taken from you anyway?
My shadow.
In return for?
Everything.
So Trish sighs a big sigh. He goes, "So there's a reason I'm not that smart." And Harvey should wide eye at this, in my opinion. Because Harvey's all like, women are dumb and everything.
Yeah, it's because you're a woman. Yeah.
And she goes, "Well, she knows where my comb is. And if this is not super surprising, that comb gives me my intelligence."
Really? It doesn't
She
give you
kinda
like a shopping ability or something like that? Something more useful to a woman?
No. She she holds her hand up in the air like she's looking at her nails. And she goes, "Basically, I become a calculus student on steroids."
Oh,
With the comb.
They let women do math now, huh? Wow.
What
This world is crazy.
calculus?
I had the same question. What's
Well,
calculus?
what is calculus?
I don't know.
Who is he? He sounds handsome.
I have some bonbons. Do you want some bonbons?
Yes, absolutely.
She totally rolls over everything. Because again, she's not smart right now.
I just imagine like how dumb movies write smart characters is how Trish is explaining this to us. Like
Yeah.
I remember there is a monologue in the Boondock Saints sequel, direct to DVD sequel, where it's a criminal profiler who's meant to be very smart but written by a very stupid person. And she said, "You want to know how smart I am? I'm so smart. I make smart people look like a fucking I make smart people look like a fucking slur." Uh, so
What?
I just
R
Wow.
word.
Yeah.
You know.
yeah, I'm so smart. I make smart people look like a fucking yeah. So that's like, oh, okay, that establishes the smart character by stupid people. Okay,
That
that's
establishes the straight to DVD
The
movie.
beauty of contrast.
yeah.
So it looks like we succeeded.
Yeah.
I feel like we skipped over a lot of side quests in this area.
It was spooky.
You didn't dig
No,
around,
we actually didn't.
you didn't dig around too much into this into the mother horn, but that's not that important. Even in the book,
Okay.
even in the book, it does feel like this third area is the most rushed and least interesting, even to the writers.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, I don't remember. I'm pretty new at this, and I've been taking in everything as it comes as best as I can, and I don't remember anything we went over that we didn't cover.
No, they had the carnival set up where it has like 30 different events. It has a shit ton of timing. It's designed to be a long session, and then the Hither, the first area, is kind of this big, in-depth. It has a whole town built into it, and all sorts of cool stuff. Thither has a little bit less. It's a woods with like the factory and then like an orphanage. And then Yon, this one, they're like, okay, there's a cave, and then there's the dungeon, and the dungeon is mostly storage.
Gotcha. So I'm like, my body is like just kind of draped over. Who's carrying my body?
Me, you're getting a ride from me.
Okay. So I just kind of
Good old
reach
monkey
over,
ride.
I reach over and grab the horse flank, just like a.
Ooh.
Yeah, you like being ridden, don't you?
Ooh.
You're a naughty little horsey.
I might be.
It's
Turtle, excellent.
I think we've all just kind of collectively lost our minds this session.
yes.
I
Do we
didn't
This
wake-
was a fun one.
I had a nap and I didn't wake up with a mind.
Yeah, we're all just been dicking around pretty ridiculously tonight.
I've got to be honest. The freeform DMing is probably my favorite. I like structure for some things, but I'm work best in freeform.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, like structured. Go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, I was gonna say, whenever I tried doing that homebrew campaign that I built up, I wrote it so tight and structured. I was like, yeah, I'm not doing this shit ever again. I'm writing vague notes, bullet points at best.
Yeah. And I will say, out of all the DMs I've played with, JD is by far the best at improvising.
This is true.
Yeah. So like when most DMs say, "Oh yeah, I'm just gonna free ball," I'm just like, "Ugh, whatever." But when JD says they're gonna do that, I'm just like, "Oh yeah, cool. This is gonna work out just fine."
Mm-hmm.
It's always a very good time. Yes.
Good.
JD went to theater classes.
Nah, he did the zip zap zop.
It's true.
Did
I still need to teach one of my
improv.
roommates how to breathe.
Vanny, I think, did the theater too. I never did theater. I did like advanced vocal arts, which is a singing, like an advanced singing group where we did like harmonies and stuff, and we performed on stage for the audience and everything. So like that was common for us, but that was about as far as I got.
When I hear vocal arts, my brain jumps to Sword Art Online, but like for singing somehow, like combat singing, anime
That
style.
sounds fun.
Oh, you're talking about
Combat
like
singing?
that one
Yeah.
scene in Pitch Perfect where they have like a sing off.
I don't think I watched.
Yeah, the cup song.
Yeah, the cup song.
Or something.
I
out of
know how
Scott
to play
Pilgrim.
that to this day.
I will murder anybody who does.
Well, I can. Doesn't mean I will. I know how cringe it is.
You shouldn't. Nobody should. I'll
It-
break their fingers.
All right, I'm going to turn off the recording now. Turn off.
No, okay, good night.